Hi, this is Steve Graves, California State University, Northridge, Geography Department. This is a 5-minute field trip. The topic for this particular field trip is air pressure and air buoyancy, valley breeze in particular. So I'm standing up in Browns Canyon, and you can see the houses of Chatsworth there. Well, I guess this little canyon here in front of me is called Mormon Canyon, and behind me the peaks of the Santa Susana. And it's a very hot day today in the San Fernando Valley, which is back there. So what's going on is that, I don't know, I suppose you can see the trees ruffling, because there's a hot breeze coming up from the San Fernando Valley, which lies below in the haze there. It's going to be about 110 today. And what happens on days like this is that down in the valley, and in fact everywhere, but down in the valley at the lower elevations, there's a lot of molecules of air. And as they are heated, they are excited. That forces them apart, creates greater volume of air, forces them to expand, sort of like a hot air balloon, and that causes them to rise. So you've got hot air rising, and so up through these canyons, through these valleys, rises the air that had expanded earlier. It gets hot and it rises, and so it comes up through these canyons, and it's not a very pleasant breeze. It's a hot valley breeze, or a valley wind. It is very similar in terms of the principle that drives it as the ocean breeze that you might feel down at the beach, except the ocean breeze is frequently cool because it is being sucked in off the sea by the buoyant air pulling it in. I'm sort of on the other end. I'm at the top of this, where the breeze is rising out of the valley and pushing up the walls of this canyon. In the evening, the reverse will be true, and I could stand here and there will be a cooler breeze coming from down out of those mountains. As the air gets colder and denser, heavier, it shrinks. It literally sort of rolls down the mountain, and you can feel it. If you're hiking in the evening, sometimes you can feel that mountain breeze as it comes down, trickling like a liquid through the canyons there in the mountain. The important thing to remember is that this process of buoyancy and heating and cooling of air is repeated at various scales. So even the Hadley cells that develop and cause air to rise at the intertropical convergence, well, it's the heating of the surface that at the intertropical convergence zone that creates those massive Hadley cells, essentially works on the same principle as we're experiencing here. So this is a local or regional scale event, and it has international or global scale analogs at the equator. So 5-minute field trip. Hope you enjoyed it.